Hi, my name is Amber Carr. I work for Andrew Womack Ministries in the HR department, and I have been a member of CrossFit Branson for almost 3 months now.
Okay. What was a problem or problems that you were struggling with before you started working out with us?
I think one of my biggest problems was motivation and consistency. So I would get like a little motivated and I would go for like a week or two and then I wouldn't be seeing any results, so I would just give up.
So you're showing up, trying to show up a week or two, nothing was happening, and you would give up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was paying for a gym membership, but I wasn't using it. It was just like a cycle that I just kept going through. So
What was your problem you were trying to solve by going to the gym?
just to lose weight. I was really active and healthy in high school, and so I just wanted to get back to that place and just lose weight and just live like a healthy and fit lifestyle.
And then you tried to solve that, like, yeah, you go to the gym to do that, right?
Yeah.
And then, but going to the gym, you're like, well, this isn't fun. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that kind of the story, or?
Yeah, I didn't have really any knowledge of like what to do. You know, you go online and they're like all cardio, you read something else and it's like all weightlifting. So it was just kind of confusing, like where to start and not knowing, like besides the obvious weight equipment, not knowing any other like exercises that I could do on my own.
When you were going through these struggles, what did it feel like to struggle with that?
Overwhelming, I would say. Just I wouldn't want to go. I guess I felt kind of embarrassed when I would go into the gym because I didn't want to like stand there and have everyone be like, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing. So I would just stick with, you know, like the treadmill or the elliptical. You can't mess those up.
Yeah. I know how to walk.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was just kind of overwhelming just dealing with like the emotion of it. It doesn't help the motivation aspect of it.
What made you decide to give CrossFit Branson a try? Why did you walk? You and your sister literally walk through our doors right there.
Yeah. I saw an ad on Facebook for the boot camp, so we showed up to ask about that. After talking to you that day, we made that appointment, everything. I just felt like this was something that would help me with the knowledge aspect of what to do, how to get started. I would have someone available just to get past that like initial bump of getting into this whole thing. Then when we had our appointment, I could tell that you were just really focused on like helping people, and so that made me feel really comfortable, knowing that I would be going into this with like a coach who genuinely cares about the outcome and wants to work with people who will put in the time and the effort to make life changes. So
what was different about our service compared to maybe anything else you've tried, fitness-wise, normal gyms? What was different about our service?
I've only ever really been to just regular gyms in the past, but none of them have been personable. It's a way different atmosphere. You know, you go in, like nobody talks to each other, you just kind of stick to yourself. There's no staff there. The big difference that I noticed here is it's kind of like a family and a community. You know, the coaches are invested in you, even the members are invested. Just a regular gym lacks that. And it feels more comfortable than a regular gym.
Tell me if there was any moments in when you realize like our unique approach, and I can kind of like remember our unique approach would be the client journey program that you're on, right? Bringing you into class, our weekly, monthly meetings, right? diving into that. And then, during the coaching in class, right, that whole program, the moment you realize like our unique approach of how we do that actually is working to solve your problems.
So I think something with the client journey program, there's so much support in like during the classes, outside of the classes, just like through the communication outside of the workouts. During the workouts, there's never a moment where you're like uneasy about anything because your coach is there with you. And even just the regular coach coaching just the entire class, they're all so attentive, and they don't want you to do it wrong. They genuinely want you to take your time, learn the proper form, not push your boundary unsafely, things like that.
Yeah. Or those were moments that made the difference, that you realize like this is gonna work for me.
Yeah.
Like what I was experiencing in the past wasn't these specific things, were like what is going to help me with my problem.
Yeah, exactly.
What is better in your life now that your problem is solved or being solved? What results have you seen in the 2 months?
2.5.
2.5 months that you've been here?
I already feel better. I've lost weight from it. I have gotten new eating habits. In the short amount of time, I have more energy. I sleep better. I feel better throughout the day. I want to go do stuff. Like, just overall, my lifestyle has changed.
Just the most consistent you've ever
been,
even at the gym?
Yeah, 2.5 months is the longest that I've stuck with anything in a long time, fitness-wise. So yeah, I just overall feel so much better than I did previously.
And why does that matter to you?
It matters to me because I'm 26 and I wasn't living my life, and knowing that I started this and I'm going to stick with it and that I'm going to make progress, it just helps me look forward to the future, because I know that I'm not going to waste time anymore. And just being healthy is important. You want to be here for a long time. You want to be able to do things, help people out when you need to. It's really just changed my outlook on life, essentially. If you're thinking about doing it, if you're on the fence about doing it, just take that step and take it at CrossFit Branson.
Oh, thanks. Yes, thank you.